Back-end residuals, new use, reuse. What's it all about? So what are new use payments? Residuals? Clip use? Reuse? Jingle cycles? What impact do these concepts have on working musicians and the AFM as a whole? Different forms of compensation for recording musicians are specific to different industries. Payments for the additional use of our music are often more valuable than the original session wages. Movies, sound recordings, television, jingles, live TV videotape, video games, radio. Take jingles, for example. For every dollar of original session wages paid, musicians are paid $6 to $8 in dubs and reuse cycles. Without these use payments, we would be getting only a tiny fraction of what we make now. Residuals make us economically competitive. In the motion picture industry, everybody up and down the line, from big shots to the middle class, get paid a mix of relatively low upfront wages in addition to residuals. The residuals are a gamble, a form of potential delayed compensation based on the performance of the film in the marketplace. Musicians are paid by the distributor if, and only if, there are secondary market profits. Otherwise, the residuals to us are zero. Residuals are determined and paid only after the film has been released, so they don't come out of production budgets.
Allowing the employer to defer payment until after profits roll in means they can spend more upfront money to hire more live musicians.
But there are other non-union places that don't have residuals.
True, and they are stuck with either bargain basement wages or no work.
Makes sense.
And the smaller the production, the more they need a business model with low upfront costs. And there is a back end only if the production is successful in supplemental markets.
I see. When there's a smaller bank account up front, it's even more necessary to pay us less, but give us a piece of the pie, if it comes out of the oven hot.
And more players get health care and a pension, and more players make a living.
Working within a system based on residuals ties us to the business model used by all of our sister guilds and unions. It allows more musicians to be hired because it is more economical for the producer. It ensures that musicians who work for relatively modest wages up front can make a good living. Labor solidarity. It works.